Good afternoon, friends. Does public speaking makes you sweaty palms and anxious? There are, my friends, techniques to which can calm your nerves and help you to deliver a more powerful speech. Today, therefore, I must be talking on what does it take to make a great speech. Conventions got speech making in always in the top of mind. You too can deliver an impressive presentation or a talk or a speech. My friends, after spending years in army and speaking to a wide range of audience, basically soldiers, I enjoy coming up with topics that will appeal to the group, developing the flow of talks and interacting with newer audience every time. And therefore, today I share my basic tips which every presenter or every talker should use. Always admit you have a problem. Isn't this always be the first step? Even the best presenter will tell you that he has a room for further improvement. You have to continuously hone your skill of speaking like any other skill. You may know your content and you may speak smoothly with a lot of poise. But there is a huge difference between speaking and presenting information in a way that truly gets your points across. Will your audience walk away changed based on what you told them, or they just sleep away all through your talk? Develop a great opening, my friends. You need to grab your audience's attention at the very beginning. Start your speech by talking good, something interesting, a nice joke, appropriate, relevant, anecdote. Give us staggering statistics, ask a question, and make a declaration of use or use a quote or to draw people in. Avoid the common mistake of going straight into the presentation without a hook. My friends, always organize your talk, your presentation. Just as we are taught in our schools that your presentation, your talk should always have obvious opening, a body, and a conclusion. If your speech or the presentation has 2 points, use 3 examples or illustration to support each of those points. 3 points, use 2 examples of illustration. If you plan to present more than 5 points, you need to provide a leave behind. The human brain remembers only 5 things, plus or minus 2. Take care of yourself. It seems simple, but you want to be at the top of your game. Make sure you get plenty of sleep in the night before you go for a talk. And then you eat a good meal. Always have water available during your speech. If your throat gets tight, you can take a sip. But make sure it is of room temperature. Cold water constricts your vocal cords and change the pitch and fluidity of the voice. Connect with your audiences. You need to establish early on why your audience should listen to what you have to say. Remember, the content is essential. Content is king. The major SD we call it. It's a content. After establishing a connection, good content is the most important part of your speech. Make your talk, your presentation about your audience, not you. Your audience members are interested to hear about information that impacts them directly. They want to learn something new, perhaps something that can improve lives and how to do something better. Then they know already what to do it and how to do it. Use few words as possible to convey your message. Think of each word as having an associated cost and strive to spend as little of your currency as possible to get your point across. They say if you want to become a great leader, Netaji, you should have the potential to talk for hours without conveying anything. But here, speech or presentation, you must talk little and convey maximum. And always take an honest. Don't take a nice job or good information to mean that your audience understood what you have tried to say. Ask for honest feedback from your trusted members of your audience, or offer a feedback that can be completed anonymously. Brevity is the soul of wit. That's what Shakespeare said. But there is another colorful Dorothy. You see, she adopted Shakespeare's aphorism and taught us that brevity is the soul of lingering. My humble contribution to the power of getting to the point is that brevity is essential, is the most essential in public speaking. Deliver a performance rather than a speech. A speech is primarily about the words that you speak, but a performance is so much more. It's inflection, gesture, tension, resolution, and suspense. Don't believe me. Go see a one-man or a woman's play and you will instantly understand what I mean. Performers work hard at capturing and keeping an audience attention, and words are only one tool in their arsenal. Don't stop crafting your performance once you have written the text of your speech. Use the power of eye contact, very important. The audience is made of individuals and they should make an effort to make an eye contact with each of them. They say, ऐसी है मेरे यार की जादू निगाहियां, सबको गुमा यही है कि मुखातिब उन्हीं से है. My master's eyes are so magical that each and every person in the congregation has only one feeling, that his eyes are directed to him or her only. My friends, never hide behind the rostrum or the podium. Podium or the rostrum is a structure built to conceal knocking knees and shaking hands. It's a barrier between you and your audience, and you must step out from behind it. Not only will your movement keep folks from falling asleep, but they will perceive you as more open and accessible. If you're out in open, rather than hiding behind that big wooden barrier. My friends, postures matter. It matters. Don't ever slouch. It looks weak, and your message will inevitably be diluted by what your audience perceives as a lack of confidence. Stand up straight and keep your shoulders back. Also, never let them see you sweat. Even if there are lights on that makes the stage feel like an oven, pit stains on your shirt are distracting. Make sure you wear clothing that will conceal any signs of nervousness. Project confidence always, every time, and you will be successful. Tell compelling stories, my friend. Vary your accent, your cadence, deliberately mixing it up in terms of your speech pattern, volume, speed, tone. Keep your audience from being lulled to sleep by monotone. With regard to speed, slower is always better than the fast. When in doubt, slow down and let the tortoise mind catch up with the rabbit speaker. Speak about what you know and care about. Passion translates into energy and authenticity, and that matters to your audience. If you are not invested and engaged with your subject, why on earth would your audience care? Emotion pulls the audience and gets them involved in the process. If you find you are not moved by your topic, modify it until it matters to you. If you are going to invest the energy in writing and delivering a speech, it should be on subject, and that's important to my friend. Every speech can be effective. Sardar nahi, asardar bana. Be effective. Thank you very much.